Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hello, how are you? Okay, and also if you're gonna like this video, give that like button a little tickle. Okay, and don't forget to hit that subscribe. Come on, what have we got to lose? Hit the subscribe button, you'll be doing me a massive favor. Thank you. Okay, so Google have recently announced their new Nest Audio smart speaker, which is supposed to be an upgrade from their old Google Home speaker. As well as Amazon, they've also announced the release of their 4th gen Echo. Now, so what I want to do is compare the new Nest Audio to the 4th gen Echo, and then compare the Nest Audio to the old Google Home and see how much they've upgraded it, if any. Okay, so let's stop messing about, let's go straight into it. Let's start comparing the Echo 4th gen with the Nest Audio and see how they pan out. So the Nest Audio weighs 1.2 kilograms and the Echo 4th gen weighs 970 grams, so about 230 grams heavier. That's about the weight of 2 bananas. So if you put 2 bananas on an Echo, there you go, it's the same weight. Right, let's have a look. Don't care about the colour. Connectivity is pretty much the same. Dual band 2.45, 802.11, yeah, same here. Okay, nothing. Okay, so yeah, the Echo has a built-in Zigbee smart hub. I own numerous Echo speakers with the Zigbee in, and I've never ever used it. So some people might, but I don't see the point of it really. Whatever. They both got good Bluetooth connectivity, Bluetooth 5, and so let's go down. They're both 30 watts. So the Nest Audio now has a bigger woofer than the old Google Home. So it's got a 75mm woofer and 190mm tweeter. So it should sound better than the old Google Home. Now let's compare it to the Echo 4th gen. Now this has the same, pretty much the same size woofer, but it has 2 tweeters. So on the top end, this will probably win out a little bit. It'll probably give you a better top end on the speaker, a little bit brighter. Will it make a massive difference? Probably not, but if you look at where they've put the speakers, so the Echo, they've put the speaker now, they've got the 2 tweeters here, so one's facing this way, one's facing that way, so you get they're a bit more directional than the old type. In the 3rd generation, they were upward firing and the bass was downward firing, the woofer was downward firing, so you were losing quite a lot of the top end, but now they've got them facing out, so it is going to sound a lot better with an upward firing woofer. And then you've got the new Nest Audio. So it looks like they've got a bass portal on the back here. There's this bigger sub, a bigger woofer, sorry, and a 75mm woofer, and you've got the tweeter there, which is all front facing again. And as long as it's facing right at you, you should get really decent sound out of that. So it's a bit of an improvement on the old Google Home. Now, the processor, just before I go to that, so you've got Android and iOS here, and the Echo will also do Android and iOS plus the Fire operating system as well. So you've got all 3 on that one. Now the processor is a quad-core. Just give me any more than that. Right, it's a quad-core A53, which the clock speed of 1.8 gigahertz. So if you look on the Amazon specs, they don't tell you. They don't want you to know. No, they don't want you to know. I don't know why they don't put it on there. It'd be good to know what it is. And I think I know why. It's because I eventually found it. It's this one here. Now, Amazon AZ1 Neural Edge. It sounds like one of them futuristic, computer chip memory things, whereas it takes over the computer systems and hacks into the armored defense, and starts shooting nuclear missiles. Oh no, look out! The AZ1 Neural Edge has taken over the world. It sounds a bit like that. So they're bigging it up here. Best in class power efficiency, 20 times less power consumption, up to 2 times faster speech processing, 85% lower memory usage. But still doesn't tell you what the clock speed is and how many cores it has. So I'm going to tell you, it's a dual core and it's got a clock speed of 2 gigahertz. So does this make a massive difference to the Nest Audio's quad core? Well, not really. So all you're doing, so the clock speed of this one, the Nest Audio, is 1.8. Okay, clock speed of that one is 2. So this is going to be slightly faster. So if you're just doing 2 tasks, you got 2 cores. Okay, it's going to do them tasks faster than if it was doing 2 tasks on this one. But if you do start doing more tasks, then the Nest Audio is going to be a little bit better at doing multiple tasks, but a little bit slower. And that's all it is, really. Look, do you do that many tasks on your smart speakers? I mean, most of the time I tend to do just I play music and ask it how the weather is. So I'm not really asking it to do multiple tasks. You could ask it to do multiple tasks if you're using it for your TV speaker, asking it what to do, setting in multiple timers, you know, etc., etc. Yeah, and the Google Nest Audio will probably be a little bit better at you know, completing multiple tasks over the Echo. But again, the Echo is just a little bit faster. It doesn't make a lot of difference, you know. In the end, it doesn't make a lot of difference. So, how much better is the new Nest Audio compared to the old Google Home? Well, so what it's got, if you look at the old Google Home, it had a 2-inch driver rather than a 3-inch driver. It didn't have a tweeter, right? And it had dual microphones, whereas the new Nest Audio has 3 microphones. It's going to be better at picking up your voice. And it also had dual 2-inch passive radiators. So maybe some of you are asking, what the hell is a passive radiator? Well, it's basically the same material as a speaker, but there's no wires or any coil going to it. It just vibrates back and forth. It kind of gives a bit more bass when you've got a smaller woofer, like a 2-inch speaker. It makes it sound a bit more beefier having them passive radiators, because they when this plays music through it. This one here, this passive radiator, will vibrate. It's just like a speaker paper or speaker, whatever the speaker's made out of, just vibrates back and forth. It's passive. There's nothing driving it. It just vibrates to the sound in the speaker. So it gives it a little bit of a bigger sound base when it's in a small compact area. So, do I think the new Nest Audio is going to sound better? Absolutely. I think this is going to sound a lot better than the old one. And plus, you know, I think the process is slightly better as well.
And there you have it. So, is it worth getting one over the other? Well, it depends on you. If you've already got the Google Home stuff already in your house, and that's you know the world you live in, then that's fine. Get the Google speaker. You know, I got all the Amazon stuff. So I'll stick to the Echo 4th Gen. It's totally up to you. If you've got either, then is it going to be much difference between the two? Probably not. Google is probably just a little bit smarter than the Amazon Echo. You know, Google do have the edge on that. And obviously, until the speakers come out, we don't know how they're going to sound compared to each other. So we'll have to wait and see. But they're available for pre-order, and I think they're pre-order, and they'll be coming to us middle of this month. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.